All right, folks, buckle up because we're about to dive into the wild world of French politics. The recent French election has been nothing short of a political soap opera, with more twists and turns than a pretzel factory run by a contortionist. The traditional left-right divide gone. Instead, we've seen the rise of new political forces that have left the old guard scratching their heads. The results have left everyone from political pundits to your average baguette-munching citizen in a state of bewildered excitement. And the best part, this is just the beginning. So grab your popcorn or your croissants if you want to be thematic, and let's dive into the delicious details of France's latest political spectacle. Now, let's talk about the stars of this political circus. First up, we have Emmanuel Macron, the incumbent president who's about as centrist as a seesaw balanced on a knife edge. On the other end of the spectrum, we have Marine Le Pen, the far-right candidate who's been trying to soften her image more than a marshmallow in a microwave. Enter Jean-Luc Mélenchon, the left-wing firebrand who's been shaking up the political scene like a bull in a china shop. The result? A political landscape that's shifted more dramatically than the plot of a telenovela on Fast Forward. Now, you might be thinking, John, this all sounds very exciting, but what does it actually mean? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because the implications are bigger than a sumo wrestler in a clown car. On the domestic front, we're looking at potential changes that could shake France more vigorously than a bartender mixing a particularly tricky cocktail. Social policies are also on the chopping block. Everything from immigration to education could see changes more dramatic than a soap opera season finale. France's position in the European Union, its stance on global issues, its relationships with allies and rivals alike, all of these could shift more dramatically than a weather vane in a hurricane. Section 4. The People's Voice, Societal and Economic Influences. Now, you might be wondering, John, why all this drama? What's got the French people's baguettes in a twist? Well, my friends, it's a perfect storm of societal and economic factors that's been brewing longer than a particularly pungent cheese. First up, we've got economic inequality. It's been growing faster than mold on forgotten leftovers, leaving many French citizens feeling like they're playing a rigged game of Monopoly. Then there's the issue of immigration and national identity, a topic more divisive than pineapple on pizza. France, like many European countries, has been grappling with questions of integration and multiculturalism. This debate has fueled support for parties on both ends of the political spectrum, turning the electoral landscape into a veritable tug-of-war. Traditional industries are changing faster than a chameleon in a bag of Skittles, leaving many wondering if they'll be replaced by robots or algorithms. Section 5 challenges ahead for the new government. So what's next for France's new government? Well, buckle up, because they're facing a to-do list longer than the line at the Louvre on a free admission day. First and foremost, they'll need to tackle the economy with all the delicacy of a bull in a china shop. Unemployment, especially among the youth, remains stubbornly high. France is more divided than a pizza at a kid's birthday party, with tensions simmering between various groups. Climate change is another hot potato, pun absolutely intended, that the new government can't afford to drop. France has made big promises about reducing emissions, but following through on those promises, that's about as easy as nailing jelly to a wall. The new government will need to chart a course that maintains France's influence while avoiding diplomatic icebergs.